Howdy guys, and welcome back to more Cure. Last episode we had a performance and it went very well. Now we start chapter 2. We don't have air conditioning at this school. To be accurate, most of the classrooms at the school don't have air conditioners. I would hate that. Rooms like the library, computer room, and other rooms that require temperature control have air conditioners. Of course, the faculty room has one too. But the rooms we, the students, spend most of our time in don't. It's irritating. So, during summer, the classrooms get extremely hot. We sweat like crazy just sitting in our desks. In junior high, I remember our teacher telling us that the best temperature to study is 18 degrees Celsius. He said at that temperature, our brains would work the best. That would be a little on the chilly side, and you would need to wear a long-sleeve shirt, but still, it's a perfect temperature to keep us sharp. But look at us now. The thermometer is pointing 33 degrees Celsius. That's 15 degrees over the perfect study room temperature. When I look out the window, I can see the heat haze on the asphalt. Even with a short-sleeved shirt, I'm sweating. I'm far from being sharp. Instead, I'm warped. Can't even concentrate. I don't think I'll get anything done forcing myself to study in this condition. Life is too short to spend my time so non-efficiently. This is torture. People think our OB Academy is one of the highest societies, closed with elegant and redefined students. But in reality, the smell of the deodorant fills the room during summer. The school needs to install air conditioners to improve our learning environment. If not, let us go home. I know the school I went, if it got too hot, we would get to go home for the day. But that never happened, so yeah. I want to go home. I want to go home and eat some ice cream. Hey, quit blabbing and work on this problem. Ferrari completely ignores my theoretical claim to go home and points to a math formula in the notebook. I don't care, I'm tired. I throw my pencil. I'm the only ones in the classroom. It's quiet and I hear the sound of cicadas. That's natural. The school is out for the summer. But we're here studying. Looks strange, but as how things usually are, there is a reason for it. In this case, my report card from the first semester had a letter F in the math section. Yes, I failed. I'm a failure. Spent so much time working and practicing for the band instead of studying, so I guess this was to be expected. But to me, this is still strange and also very sad. I thought maybe it was a mistake, so I looked at the report card again and again, but no matter how many times I looked at it, it still had the letter F for math. I guess it is for real, and worst of all, I may not be able to graduate if I don't do anything about it. And actually, I really don't care that much, but my sister may be picked on because of her failure of a brother. Also, my parents may be very disappointed. I don't want my sister to be picked on. I don't want my parents to be disappointed. I can't let that happen. So I just changed the F to a passing grade just for the love of my family, taking the extra classes in this torturous environment. I know, it's all my own fault. If you don't get it, you won't understand the next problem. Troy sounds worried. I see, then it's impossible. My brain is fried. Let's wrap it up for today. No, you have to do this one. You won't have summer break unless you do well on the test. She looks very concerned. At the end of the extra classes, there will be a test, and unless I pass, the other F will stay. If I don't pass, I'll have to take more extra classes, and if those classes don't work, then I have to take more extra classes. Unless I do something, like Ferrari says, I won't have my summer break. But things don't go as you wish. When it's hot, my brain just shuts down. In worst case scenario, I'm prepared to devote my summer to the extra classes. But that means the teacher has to devote his summer to your extra classes. Don't you get it? That's sad. He just got married. They may end up divorcing. Well, nothing I can do about that. He must have used up all of his luck when he got married. Having me as one of his students proves it. I never understood how he was able to marry someone that beautiful in the first place. Are you purposely not safe to destroy their marriage? No, not that mean. Jeez. Hoping they'll get a divorce, though. Why? Why would you say that? That's a horrible thing to say. But I noticed something when I try to teach you. It's not a matter of whether you understand or not. You, Sheikah, don't have the will to learn to begin with. Think so? Because this one, you just did it in the extra class today, right? But you said I don't even recognize the symbols. That doesn't make any sense. You know, Shino, smart people may not understand this, but in this world there are people who just can't remember anything. Even the things I was taught just a few minutes ago, I just don't remember. That's a total lie. Kawari opens up the notebook from her extra class earlier, she says so. This. Kawari points. There's a drawing of a muscular body with a cat head. Well, this is... I try to come up with an excuse. Sheikah, you draw well, but how rude of you to draw during the extra class. How could you do this when you're studying one-on-one? Even when we're one-on-one, sometimes he loses his concentration. There's a trick to see through that which I taught myself from many years of experience. Why don't you teach yourself a trick to study hard? I can't do something I don't feel like doing. Hey, what is this anyway? Kawari points at my drawing. Jacob Man. I tell her the name defiantly. What is it? That's a new superhero I created. I'm gonna enter a contest of the manga magazine. I'll get a cartoonist autograph. Is that for kids? Yeah, but you can't make fun of it just because it's for kids. This superhero is so cool. He was a child from a very poor family in Ukraine. As I start to explain, Kawari glances at me directly. Sheikah, listen, it's wrong to draw when your teacher's teaching while you're sacrificing his family. He's just wrong. Yeah, maybe. But it's not fair that I'm the only one who has to study. Why didn't your grade go down, Kawari? We both had basically the same schedule. I like to study. When she talks about herself, Kawari stoops. Clearly, our brains are made differently. She's been teaching me for a while, but I finally realized. When I did, I lost my desire. Kawari's ability to understand and think theoretically is far above mine. No wonder, even when she doesn't study much, her grades don't go down. That's just how she is. Yet when it comes to everyday things, what does she think? I don't know if she's doing it on purpose, or maybe she just doesn't care, or maybe that's just how she is. Anyway, I think I explained why I lost my desire to learn today. Kawari teaches very well, but the better she is at it, the greater my sense of defeat. But she just doesn't look that smart. No matter how I look at her, maybe Kashiwara's right. Kawari's a genius. Well, guess you're good at what you like. Guess you're good at what you like. I will say some hypocritical stuff. It's not a matter of whether I like it or not. It's a matter of whether I'm able to or not. I know, so Sheikah, you just have to start liking your study. That's impossible. What? Why are you always opposing me? I can't help it. That's how I feel. I feel like opposing to everything you say, you know? You don't want to learn from me that much? Oh, crap. I truly appreciate it. Oh man, I gotta look this up and make sure I'm not screwing up these choices. That would be embarrassing. No, I really appreciate it. Really? Sure, I feel your love. What love? It really isn't love. Kawari blushed and started to be restless. No, really, to teach others is a tough job, especially as good as you do. I decided to praise her a little more. Well, really? Kawari fidgets around with embarrassment. Truly, the way you explain the formulas coherently, you look so smart. You're twice as cool as usual. That's the only thing I'm good at. You won't get anything from me from praising me like that, though. Kawari taps my shoulder as she says so. She drunk or something? The only thing is, teaching someone who's enthusiastic about learning, such as me, sure is a waste of your talent, I think. What? Your talent. You should use your talent for better things. For example, maybe you can get a job as a tutor. I can't. Kawari sits up straight suddenly. Oh, you revived. Because Sheikah, you and I are in a band together. I can't abandon you. Well, it's not a matter of abandoning me, but that the right person should be at the right place, you know? You're just saying that because you don't want to study, aren't you? Hey, how's it going? Murakami walks into the classroom as usual. You guys look like you're having fun. Yeah, I guess. It's not fun at all. You aren't doing anything, Sheikah. The teacher will get a divorce. Kawari complains. The divorce isn't good. The husband and wife vowed to each other. Murakami walks up to us. What he's saying is true, but he doesn't sound like he means it. What's this? Looks like a notebook. That's the Jacob Man. The Jacob Man. Yep. Scary and evil Superman. He does this technique called a bicycle super elbow, BSE for sure. See, all he talks about is these kinds of nonsense. Maybe the heat destroyed him. Murakami says it casually, even though it's rude. But were you really struggling that much? I thought you were doing pretty well. You get better grades than I do, don't you? What are you talking about? You mean when we were in the first grade, right? Sure, when we were at first standing at school, of course I was smart enough to pass the entrance exam. You're not smart anymore? Nope. It all went away. Listen to yourself. Are your grades that bad? Well, yeah. I spent so much time practicing the bass, I didn't even open my textbooks. I can get by with language and literature classes, but math and science? Forget it. I can't even understand the questions. I see, that's a serious problem. Yes, it is. I've been a student for a long time now, but I think I've really hit the bottom of my barrel. I'm actually feeling emotional. I used to be a pretty good student. How could you be so calm? He wants to do something right now. Kurai complains. I know, but at the same time, this type of failure will happen to me many times in my life, so I have to prepare myself to accept the situation calmly. You just have to make sure you don't fail, that's all. Fortunately, if this is what I have to do, then I can rather fail. Ooh, I didn't know this is how you are. You're great at working in the band. So it's great, huh? Well, here's the truth, sorry. Kurai looks at me sorrowfully. Actually, this is how he's always been, I think. Murakami interrupts. He's so extreme. Things he has to do, he doesn't want to do, but things he doesn't have to do, he does. He's just too weird. Especially now. The band days are over. He probably just doesn't want to do anything. Don't be stupid. The band has nothing to do with this. You need to do something about that personality. Murakami frowns. Now I understand why Chini has to go through. You are so perverse in real life. Kurai sighs. What does she say about me? Do you guys talk about me? No, it's not like we talk about you all the time. Are you sure? Never mind that. You shouldn't talk behind my back, you know. That's bad. Bad manners don't do that. You don't. Are you sure? I stare at her and she turns away. But why are you, Yoshino? Are you here to help him study? I came to pick up the key to work and found the teacher completely lost with him, so I told him I'd help him a little, but look at him. How can I just leave? What do you mean, look at him? You're usually so absurd. Never knew you had such good sense. Oh, shush, I always have good sense. I don't know what else to say to her. By the way, what are you doing here at school? Me? Murakami points at himself. Do you have something to do here, or are you here for the Go Club activity? Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I came to invite you both. Invite us? Yeah, are you free this weekend? I don't have anything. Me either. You have to work, don't you? Oh, it's something fun, then I'm free. Okay, then you're both free. Do you want to go to the fireworks show? Fireworks show? He nods. Yeah, with everyone. The second lecture club members went to know you. Ever since the Culture Festival, we haven't had a chance to get together. Oh, you're right. So, what do you think? Before I can respond, Kurai speaks. I'll go. Kurai agrees as I expected. I'm sure Shirina Chanchie will come too. Kashiwara, sure she can come too? I have to ask, because the grandfather found out about what happened at the Culture Festival. She was in big trouble. She was in so much trouble she was told to come straight home after school since then. Yeah, I think her grandfather said what he needed to say, so she's okay now. I went to see her yesterday. She's off the hook, huh? I'm glad. I'm relieved because I was afraid that you might get angry with the rest of the band. Come on, let's go. You've got to give yourself a break. Sure, as long as I don't have to study, I'll do anything. I don't know about that attitude, though. Kurai mumbles. Okay, then it's decided. I'll call Tanoya later. Why don't you get in touch with Isurugi and Kashiwara? Murakami gets ready to leave. Roger. Kurai salutes. Guess I'll just leave it with him. See ya. I grab my bag. I try to leave Murakami, but she catches me. Ah, wait, you still have more studying to do. Bummer. Oh, goodness. Alright, guys. I'm going to cut the episode here, and I'll see y'all in the next part. Take it easy, guys.